Hello guys, and welcome to a new session of English Shot. I'm Juan, your new teacher. And in your previous class, you have talked about jobs, and you have also read a passage about being a millionaire. Today, we are going to focus our attention on what millionaires must, have to, and should do. I see that people's coming. I see that Nicole, Erica, and Jorge have already joined the meeting. So hello, you all. How are you doing today? Good? Great. So let me first ask you all a question. Would you like to become a millionaire? Well, certainly yes. Not me too. So now, here you have a very interesting situation, and I'm going to show you something. Here we have pictures of famous people. Do you know some of them? Uh, yes? Perfect. Now, let us ask ourselves some questions about for further reflection. Okay? For example, do these people come from a poor background? Or do they have clear goals? Do they like what they do? Do they work hard? Do they care about other people's opinions about them? So, after giving some thought, let's go back to our initial questions. What do millionaires must, have to, and should do? Okay, are you ready for working on this topic? Let's see, Nicole, what do millionaires have to do? What's your opinion? Nothing. Well, probably. So, okay, very good. And you, Erica, let me see. Tell me, what must a millionaire do? What do you think? What must they do? Correct. And Jorge, what should they do? What do millionaires should do? Okay, all of your answers are all right, but now let's check some answers. Millionaires, they have to work hard. Yes, that's right, they have to work hard. That's the only way to make money. Well, not the only way, but it's a practical way of doing it. Millionaires must have an objective. That's pretty clear. If you don't have a target, a goal, you will never reach anything. And finally, they should enjoy work. Definitely, you are based on what you like. I hope I could earn money watching TV. Now let's take a look how the verbs must, have to, and should are used correctly. First of all, you have probably seen that they all have similar meanings, but they can't be used in the same way. Must and have to are both used for obligations, for things you simply have no choice not to do. So, for example, must is used when you have a strong feeling about your obligation to do something. For example, let's see. You must wear a seatbelt when you drive. So we use must because I use must because I have a strong feeling about this. That is to say that there is a personal sense about this obligation. Now let's take a look at have to, and have to is used when the obligation depends on rules, laws, or circumstances. So when the obligation comes from externally imposed or external circumstances. So for example, let's check one. We have to complete this essay by Friday. So it's a rule given by a teacher. It doesn't matter whether I like it or not. I simply have to comply with this rule. Now, should, on the other hand, is used to give advice or to express my opinion. For example, you should, no, your hair is too long, you should get a haircut. Now, remember, here, this is my opinion. You don't have to follow suit with this. I'm just expressing my opinion. Okay, so as you can see here, in the positive form, must and have to are pretty similar, very much alike. Now, however, in the negative form, mustn't and doesn't have to are completely different. Let's see. Mustn't means that something is forbidden, that you cannot do it. It stands for prohibition. For example, you mustn't tell that I'm here. So what I'm trying to say here, you see that I'm forbidding you to tell anybody that John is here. Okay, so I'm forbidding you to do that. Now on the other side, we have don't have to. Don't have to means that you don't need to do something. That is not necessary. It's not necessary to do something. So let's take a look at an example. You don't have to drink a juice. Okay, so it's okay if you do it or not. And finally, shouldn't. Shouldn't, again, is used to give advice. However, in order not to do something. For example, let's check. You shouldn't drive too fast. This is a very good advice, I may say. Well, are there any questions so far? None? Okay, so let's continue. Okay, now we are going to focus on the examples we have seen before and answer a couple of exercises as follows. Okay, here we have one. Here, please, Erica, could you please help me with this? Read the instructions, please. Yes. Here. 1 minute. Correct. So here we have 6 statements. Okay, we have 6 statements using the words we have learned. And then we have 5 meanings. Okay, what we have to do is simply match each meaning to 1 or 2 sentences above. For example, let's start with letter A. It's a good idea. Let's say, Erica, help me. What do you think it's a good idea? Which one of these statements is a good idea? What's good? Yes? Correct. Yeah. Let's see. You say you should enjoy your work. Check. Correct. It's a good idea to enjoy your work. Definitely. So you can be happy. You can be happy all your life. So let's continue. It's not necessary. You don't need to be or do this. Volunteers, let's say Nicole, what is not necessary? Remember what we saw. What is not necessary to do? Correct. Let's check the answer. Yes. You don't have to be born rich to be a millionaire. So you don't need to be a millionaire when you are born. Okay, let's continue with the third one. It's necessary. So you have no choice. I think this is a simple one. Okay, volunteers. Let's see, Jorge again. You say number 2. Very good. You have to work hard. You say, as you remember, have to implies necessity. Yes. Okay. Is there anything else you can that has the same meaning, or where you can apply the idea? Yes, certainly. Here, number 3. You must have a clear idea of what you want to do. So these are both conditions to be a millionaire. So as you see, that's the correct answer. Number 2, number 3. So let's go to the letter D. It's important that you don't do this. Okay? Volunteers, who's gonna be? Oh, sorry. Okay, the answer is 6. You mustn't worry about what other people think about you. No, definitely. You have to have your own strong personality. And the last, the hardest one of all is it's not a good idea. So which one is the right answer? 1, 2, 3. Correct. You shouldn't take too many holidays. That's right. So let's continue to our next exercise. Okay. So I will ask this time Jorge to help me reading the instructions, please. Yes. So as you see, we have here incomplete sentences. Okay, here's something missing. The verb here in brackets. You simply have to use it appropriately. So in the positive or negative form, depending on the situation. Okay, so here we have an example. Postmen have to get up early in the morning. Let's continue with number 2. Okay, Erica, give me help here. Window cleaners, yes. Correct. Window cleaners mustn't be afraid of heights. Yeah, definitely. That's why I'm not a window cleaner. Number 3, Nicole. Nurses, be patient. Yes, that's an easy one. Correct. Nurses should be patient and care about other people. That's right. So let's continue with number 4, Jorge. Businessmen often, yes, they have to. Yes, correct. Businessmen often have to travel a lot. That's very, very true. Erica, number 5. What about politicians? What about politicians here in Peru? Correct. They shouldn't do their job because they want fame. And not only fame, they want money as well. Okay, so we have done 5 so far. Let's continue with 6. Nicole? Yeah. Teachers must enjoy working with children. Correct. Okay, number 7. Erica? Yes. Very good. Okay. Doctors have to train for several years before they can work. You know, it's a very sensitive and life-saving job they have. They have lots of responsibilities there. Now, let's continue with 8. Jorge, was it Jorge? Well, volunteer, anybody. Teachers work in school. Correct. Teachers have to work in the school during the holidays. That's not a good thing for teachers. And I'm a teacher. Lucky of me. Okay, and the last one, Nicole. Okay, this is a tricky one because I see there is a verb missing or not shown. Okay, police officers have, good, okay, yes. Police officers have to be good communicators. Okay, guys, well, the lesson is over, time is up, and thank you very much for being here. And hope to see you tomorrow at the same place and the same time. Goodbye.